It's over mid-on. And just one bounce for 4. Tremendous start that by Ross Adair. Stand and deliver from Ross Adair. No real foot movement, but the swing of the bat is pure, and he gets 4 more. Oh, that's come right out of the middle of the bat, and it's gone a long, long way up onto the bank. What a sweet sound that made. Not middled, it's gone up a long, long way. And Tristan Stubbs takes the catch. So Adair, he lived by the sword and he's eventually died by it.
Yeah, excellent captaincy by Hayden Markram, identifying that Ross Adair is so strong in that region. This occasion just dragging the length back by Vian Mulder. He's hit it high up into the night sky. That's an excellent catch by Tristan Stubbs. The dangerous Adair. He goes for 18. Ireland 21 for 1.
Bowled. Bartman strikes in his first over. Little bit of an airy-fairy drive from Sterling. He's beaten through the gate. The gap between bat and pad, and all of a sudden a disappointing start for South Africa has become a very good one.
Yeah, if you're a South African seamer, this is where you want to settle in this evening. It's that back of a length, he's nor forward nor back, not committing to the stroke. But nipping back of that sort of length, he's got absolutely no chance. The dangerous Sterling, he goes for 2. Ireland 26 for 2.
Edged, and that one's away, as is the way these days in T20 cricket. Often don't have a third man in place. South Africa trying to cover their bases. That's not the best delivery from Mulder. He'd be disappointed with that. The other one, he was unlucky to go away to the fence. This one, unfortunately, it's bad bowling. That's nasty bowled, but even more impressive is the way he's played with it. It wasn't a half volley, but boy, oh boy, has that been beautifully caressed to the covers by Kamfer. That's beautifully played again. We saw a relatively straight drive through the cover area. This one goes square, width and over pitched again. And this is a driving exhibition from Kamfer. Brings up the 50 for Ireland.
Catch me, catch me!
Given it away. Out comes the reverse sweep. No turn to speak of, and Tector has given it away.
A perplexing shot. Fortain's given no indication that he's going to bowl a length that is good to sweep. In particular, the reverse sweep is difficult to play against him, but top edge, you get a little bit of extra bounce on this surface. Nice hard surface and taken by Lizard Williams. So Ireland lose their third and kind of came out of nothing. Tector goes for 16, Ireland 64 for 3.
Oh! Edge, that'll run away for 4. The outfield is so true, it's so quick.
Catch me!
Chance in the deep, and down it goes. That's a big miss. A little bit of extra bounce, top edge is found, straight to him. And straight down. Goes up and over extra cover. It's good placement. There is a sweeper back there, and he makes a meal of it.
There's the width, there's the gap, there's the execution. Brilliant. It's nicely played. I think that's off the middle enough. Yes, it is. He's waltzed across onto off stump, picked it up, and done it with a plum.
It's a little simmy, it's walking inside the line, but the length is pacing off on this surface. It's gone high up into the night sky, but he had the distance, and that's a maximum for Rock. At 27 of 21.
Oh, that's a freebie, unfortunately. He won't be happy with that Kruger. With fine leg being set up, and Rock, sorry, just waltzing onto that off stump. That was easy pickings. Early movement, and that works out really, really well. Looking to open up deep extra cover, and that worked out perfectly. That's nicely slog swept.
Now, catch it now.
And it lands and bounces safely. I thought he had enough contact, but Jonty Rhodes always used to say, unless you dive, you'll never know.
Yeah.
Sweep shot, doesn't get a hold of it this time, just skids on and crashes into the middle stump.
Edging on, and Neil Rock trying to go big. It's a massive, massive moment in this game. Camphor and Rock are just looking to take the game away from South Africa. Gone for 37, 123 for 4.
Another good shot, brilliantly placed, up and over extra cover. That'll just keep going away from the man at long off and all the way. That's a sweet stroke from Dockrell.
Third 6 of the innings, that's probably the best. Full toss. See, George Dockrell consciously staying outside the line of leg stump. It's not a great ball, it's a juicy full toss.
Well, he's not going to get away with this one. You can stand and watch as it flies onto the bank and brings up the Island 150.
Leg side onto the bank.
Full toss, not middled, but it's gone to the boundary. It's gone high in the air, and the catch is taken. It's Bartman, and Camphor falls one short of a half century. A much needed wicket that for South Africa.
Well, he'll be furious with himself, Curtis Camphor. Just starting to get into his stride, really press the accelerator into the pitch, just onto Camphor a little bit quicker than he was thinking it would. It's getting on a little bit. Good catch as well, Bartman. We saw him put one down earlier on, grabbed on this time. And after a poor delivery the previous ball, he's taken the wicket. Camphor goes for 49, Ireland 158 for 5.
Was that off the glove? Kruger thinks so, and it looks as though the dismissal has been given. So frustration for Dockrell, a good slower ball bouncer from Kruger, and Dockrell departs.
Almost looked like the Q end of the bat. Pitch deliveries really worked the trick for Kruger at the back end. Picked up the wicket in the last over, hangs it in short. Yeah, it was the Q end. He middled the Q, but unfortunately it just popped up in the air for the man with the sore knee, Ryan Rickleton, to take the catch. And that's another wicket for Patrick Kruger. Picking them up with regularity at the back end, meaning Ireland can't launch an attack. 21 he goes for, 169 for 6.
Ian Hand in at number 8, and it's a brief stay for him. Kruger's on a hat-trick now.
Well, you just wonder what Fionn Hand was thinking, because had he been watching Kruger bowling the previous 8 or 9 or 7 deliveries, I mean, he's bowled a lot of slower deliveries, so the lap shot, the ramps, they're not the options. Not enough pace on the ball. Hits it straight to the fielder. Well, he almost made a meal of it, but holds on in the end on Neil Bartman. Fionn Hand goes without scoring. Ireland 169 for 7 now.
And another wicket for Kruger. Caught at extra cover this time. Adair goes.
At the back end as a bowler, sometimes he can be made to look like a kippie where you could disappear all around the ground, but he's been looked like a king today as King Kruger. His 3rd wicket of the over, and now sits with figures of 4 for 27 with just 1 delivery to go. It's been a champion effort from him. Adair goes for 8, 170 for 8.
Shot 4. Well, that's timed. Did well. Low full toss. Finds the boundary again. That's back to back. Shot 4. He's got off to a decent start here, Rickleton.
And eventually Reza Hendricks gets one off the middle, and that's nicely played. A little bit of shape, which meant it went squarer than he initially would have anticipated, but that's nicely struck. Gets another one away, also over pitched, and just opens the face, does Reza Hendricks. That's beautifully played. 3 boundaries for the over. That's well played again. He's now beaming in confidence. Anything that's over pitched, he's happy to trust the pace, the bounce, and go up and over. No shape there. It's a length delivery, and Rickleton's got underneath that beautifully. It's away for a maximum. That comes the 50 for South Africa.
Real disdain in this shot. Leans back, almost played with a straight bat. Beautiful bottom wrist acceleration through the ball. Didn't have to run there, just watch it sail over the rope. 6 more.
And this one's up and flicked away, a la Quinton de Kock style. That's massive. More than difficult enough for us bowlers in this format. You can't be giving them 10s and 12s.
That's made a lovely sound off the bat as well. One of the biggest boundaries here at the Zayed Cricket Stadium, and Rickleton's cleared it comfortably.
This is the beautiful thing about batsmanship. When you get in a T20 game and you get in and through that power play, you can really cash in.
There's an appeal for a catch and the finger's gone up. And straight away, Hendricks reviews.
A flat line. Ball passes the bat. Still flat line. Flat line. Okay. Yep. Made my decision. Go back to the on-field umpire, please. Aidan, I need you to change your decision to not out. You're on screen now.
Pulled away by Rickleton. That'll be 6 more.
Possessing his highest score in a T20 international, Ryan Rickleton. The ease that which he pumps that one over the fence is a poor ball. It should have been hit for 6.
That's 50 for Ryan Rickleton. Just 30 deliveries. Strike rate in excess of 166. It's his first half century for South Africa in international cricket, and it really has been a terrific effort. Six. The long boundary out there, but Reza Hendricks has picked that one up nicely.
The ease with which this came off the middle of the blade of Reza Hendricks, the angle around the wicket, pretty much knows I can't be out LB. Here's that front leg and just swats it leg side. Such a good hit, beautiful shot.
Oh, that's a gift. That's a real drag down, and Hendricks is into position early, and he doesn't miss out. It's another example of when he is batting. This is going to be a great shot over extra cover for another maximum. Oh, that one might have just slipped out the hand, and we'll have to wait and see if it is a no ball and free hit. And we do. We get the signal. Oh, this might be 2. It might be back-to-back free hits, but more importantly for Reza Hendricks, that takes him to his 16th T20 50. That's beautifully dealt with by Ryan Rickleton. I think he'll be looking at how much required and thinking, I have to get quite a high percentage of this to get my 3 figures.
Well, he's got the bit between his teeth, Rickleton, because he is now clattering it towards the leg side. Every time he's on strike, that's the area of the ground that he's looking. High percentage of sixes have gone square of the wicket here today.
That could be close. And he is. His finger goes up. Straight away you saw the reaction from Reza Hendricks going, oh, as the ball made contact with his pad, and he's going to maybe try and rally up some support, but I don't think there's much going in his favour. I think that's on the back leg, hitting the stumps, and he's decided not to review. He's on his way.
Well, you can tell from the reaction of both the batter and the bowler. Craig Young barely even appealed. This one hit the back pad of Reza Hendricks. Well, there's one way not to score some runs on the final delivery of the over, that's to get out. Reza Hendricks goes for 51. South Africa lose their first. They're 136 for 1.
Oh, it's worked a treat, absolute treat. The last way you thought that he would have got out, Rickleton, would be to give himself room and pick out the man in the offside.
Right, double bluff that from Adair. He had the field up on the offside, so Rickleton thinks everything that I'm doing is turning to gold. Not on that occasion, just too wide. Looks to lift it over the offside field. Instead, he's just lifted it into the hands of the waiting fielder. Curtis Camphor takes an easy one. Yeah, 2 wickets quickly for Ireland. Just what they needed to get this one back. And Rickleton, he goes for a well-made 76. South Africa 138 for 2.
A little shimmy down the surface. That's good batting. Really clever, and a couple of bounces and trickles into the ropes. On the reverse. Mark Adair, well, he's not going to hold that in. Oh, that's short, and it's been pumped, dispatched with ease for 4.
Excellent shot from Aidan Markram, using the pace, understanding point and third man is up in the ring and dissecting the 2 fielders. Oh, I tell you what, the sound of that sounded good. And there's a very good reason for it, because it's a maximum for Matt Briotska.
Gave him time to line it up, cut leg side of it, full swing of the bat. Nice and tall as well on the point of impact. Look at the point of contact, it's actually not that far in front of him, so the bottom hand had to do a lot of work to send that over the rope.
Will do the confidence the world of good. And that is the finishing moment for South Africa. It also concludes the highest successful run chase at this ground in 67 T20 internationals. South Africa winning this contest by 8 wickets.